Before start, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video at your social media. And if you have any question or inquiry, you can write it down there in the comment section or contact me directly at my Instagram. So if we will check together the visa policy of Dominican Republic first, click over this link over here. This page will appear in front of you and will show you the visa policy map of the Dominican Republic. You will find that almost all the countries of South America, all the countries of North America, Morocco, South Africa, all the European countries, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, Russia, Australia, New Zealand, Korea, Japan, and Thailand, Malaysia, all these countries can travel to the Dominican Republic without applying for any visa. For the rest of the world, all this gray area, Egypt, Algeria, the rest of the African countries, India, Pakistan, Iran, China, the rest of the Asian countries, all these countries need a visa before traveling to the Dominican Republic. So to fill the visa application form for the Dominican Republic, you can fill it online. Just click over this link over here. This page will appear in front of you and will show you all the sections. You can change the language here. Sorry, let me reload it again. It is very sad. Okay, you can just change it from here and it will become English like that. Just start filling all these sections: your surname, your names, birthday and nationality, and your gender and profession and education, your current location, your passport, all the passport details here, the identity document, and marital status and spouse date, and the length of stay in the Dominican Republic and the reason of travel, and also a name of local and the location where you will stay in the Dominican Republic. Here also a date of the current employer and like information about your employment, studies, beside who will cover the travel expense. Have you ever visited the Dominican Republic or not? You will give some answers here. Have you ever been granted a visa for the Dominican Republic or not? Other visa granted by other countries if there. And in this section, have you had a Dominican Republic visa cancelled or revoked? Have you ever been denied a Dominican visa? In this section, do you intend to work or study in the Dominican Republic? Has anyone ever filed a visa petition on your behalf? You also answer this section. Name and surname of the people accompanying you. And after filling all these sections here, and of course choosing the country you're applying from, let's say for example you're applying from India. After filling all these sections, you will have to click accept. One second. Okay, after filling all these sections over here, you have to click accept, and after clicking accept over here, you will print this application form. Of course, you need to check, for example, if you're applying from India, okay, and you need to know where to submit all these documents, because after filling this application form, after printing it and signing it, along with all the required documents that we will be speaking about in the end of this video, you will have to go to the embassy in your country by yourself. Let's say that you're applying from India, for example, and you need to find some informations about the consular location in your country. Let's say that you want to search for, okay, for India, you're applying from New Delhi. This is the location over here. Okay, this is the exact address, and those are the phone numbers of the Dominican Republic visa of the Dominican Republic embassy in your country in India, and this is the email of the Dominican Republic in India. You can just contact them either by phone or send them an email that you are going to submit your documents for the visa, or just go directly to the following address and submit your documents for the visa. The first document that you will need for your visa application is your passport. Make sure that your passport is valid at least for 6 months, and at least 2 pages are empty for stamps, and your photo and your details in your passport are clear. You will need also photocopies of your passport. At least make sure you have 3 photocopies. Sometimes they require only a photocopy of the data pages, but sometimes you will need also to photocopy the stamps pages and the other visas you have in your passport. You will also need to submit personal pictures. Make sure that your picture is new, not older than 6 months, with a white background, unless the embassy or the visa office tell you something else, and with clear face details. You will also need a visa application form. This visa application form could be filled and submitted online. Other visa application form could be filled on computer, then printed and signed, and other visa application form need to be filled manually. All depend on your destination and the type of the visa you're applying for. You will also need to submit a proof of status. If you are an employee, then you will need to bring an HR letter from your company, and this HR letter should be signed and stamped with all the details of your company and your position in the company, and stating your salary as well. If you are a business owner, then you need to submit all the documents that you have that can prove that you own a business. If you are a student, then you will need to ask your university to give you an admission letter. If you're a minor, then your father and mother, your parents, should be approving your travel by giving you a letter signed by them. If you are jobless, then try to approve your means of funds. Sometimes you will need to provide a proof of legal status if you are applying from another country than your main country of nationality. In that case, you either need to submit a valid visa of this country, or a proof of legal residency in this country. You will need also to submit a bank statement as a proof of funds. It should cover the last 6 months movement of your account, and it should be signed and stamped by your bank. Number 8 is your flight reservation. It should be a round trip, and some countries require you to submit a confirmed ticket, and for others it will be okay to submit a dummy ticket, and I will teach you how to make both of them, the confirmed ticket and the dummy ticket. Number 9 is your travel accommodation or the booking of your hotel. Sometimes it's required to be confirmed, and sometimes it's okay to be an initial booking, and sometimes some countries require you that this booking should cover at least a third of your trip. Number 10 is your travel insurance, and remember, it's not always necessary, and it should be made from a verified platform or office acknowledged by the country you are traveling to, and it should cover your whole trip. And sometimes it's required to submit a travel insurance that covers a year, and it's minimal. The minimal coverage should be at least 30,000 euros. Remember that before applying for the visa, you will need to contact the embassy or the application office and ask them about if there is any change in the documents, or if there is any special documents required from you, because sometimes documents are different from a country to another.